Hello everyone. We've got a skillet here. We're going to make some chicken leg quarters. Since I got them so inexpensive, I use them and use them and use them. Now I have some oil in this pan. And I'm going to put a couple of chicken leg quarters in here. These are pretty big. I may have to kind of cook them. There we go. What I want to do is brown these, okay? I'm going to put a sauce over these. A secret sauce that I'll show you later. But first, I want to brown these a little bit because I want to get some of the grease off of them when I make the salsa. It's not so greasy. So, we're going to let these cook. And we'll come back and I'll show you how to make this delicious sauce. Okay, my chicken is just about ready, but I'm going to show you something here, okay? Let's see. I got to move my camera here. Hopefully I don't shake you to death. You see that? This is chili chipotle. Okay? Now I'm going to make a sauce with this. And the sauce is made with cream cheese. Now I'm going to cut about half of this cream cheese. Okay. And get that open there. It's at room temperature. I'm going to put it in the blender I have here. I'm going to cut it in about half again. But I'm also going to add milk to this, okay? The milk helps make it saucier. So I'm going to cut this, put that down in there. Well, wants to stick. Well, maybe because I didn't cut it all the way through, huh? That might be the reason. And I'm going to put a few of those chili chipotles. Now, if you don't like cream cheese, you can actually take a couple of tomatoes, put it in the blender, and put a few chili chipotles with it and blend it and pour that over the chicken. Oh, that is good too. That is really good. That was actually the first way I learned to make this. But at work, when I worked at Walmart, there was a Spanish lady who told me about doing it this way. Because I had learned to make this as a sauce with a couple of tomatoes. And I use canned tomatoes, okay? If you want to use fresh, that's up to you. And I would put a couple of tomatoes. I like mine a little on the spicy side, okay? And I would put a couple of canned tomatoes with it. And she said, have you ever tried it with cream cheese? And I'm like, no. And she goes, oh, you really should now. I'm going to add some milk to this. And we're going to blend this up. I have put the rest of the other half of the cream cheese in this because you use the whole bar of cream cheese. Now I'm going to try to dump this in this skillet here. It's going to come out really thick. Real thick. And I'm going to have to add more milk to it. And that's what I have this milk over here. I have a glass of milk to the side. Now, I'm going to kind of move this around here. Whoops. Because this is like a sauce. You want it to kind of mix around with your chicken. This stuff is delicious this way. It really is. Now you want to turn it on low because you want this to heat up. And if it gets too thick, just add a little more milk to it. Okay? That's all you have to do is just add a little more milk. You want this to get nice and warm. And you can kind of, how do I say, taste it to see if it's hot enough for you. If it's not, you can always add more of the chili chipotles. Now, you're going to have extra chili chipotles left over. I'm going to show you what you can do to save the rest of them. Now, I had a friend that had a baby. My kids are all growing okay, so I don't have no little babies. And she would give me the baby food jars. And that's what I use them for. Is to save things like this in it. And this you can put in your freezer. Okay? And freeze this. Because you can save this and use it for other things. Now, like I said, the chili chipotle, if you don't like cream cheese, can be made with tomatoes. Okay? You see that now how I filled that? Got some of it on my counter here. Let me wipe that out of the way. But you can freeze it. And remember, you can also use the same chili chipotle with a couple of tomatoes and make a wonderful sauce with it also. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I might add a little more milk to this. Yep. I'm going to taste this. Just a little bit with my finger. My finger is clean, okay? Perfect spice. It's perfect. Doesn't need any more chipotles. I just put a couple of forks. That's it. Well, I'll add a little more. Doesn't hurt. I'll mix it in. It's just some of the liquid from the chipotles. But I'm going to add a little more milk to this. It's a little on the thick side. But this is fine too. Okay? Just let this kind of cook together. Makes a creamy, thick sauce, which is absolutely delicious. It really is. If you like cream cheese. Okay? Hope you'll try this and enjoy. And may you have a very, very blessed day.